What's up, YouTube? Timu's here. Now, here is my box office recap, where I talk about the films that, where I talk about this weekend's box office and their results. All right, coming in number fifth spot, we of course got Evil Dead Rise, which in its fifth week of release made 64.1 million. Talk about really hype right there. I mean, it's still really going strong. I believe it's also on HBO Max, if I'm not mistaken, or probably VOD. I don't remember, but I'm definitely glad I saw it. I thought it was really fun, really creepy. So well deserved that it's doing well. All right, coming in the number four spot, we of course got Book Club: The Next Chapter. In its second week of release, it made about 13.1 million. So doing really well there. I mean, definitely this definitely doing really well with the older crowd. Who obviously not many older folks are really into Fast and Furious or something like Guardians or anything like that. So it makes sense that like something like Book Club 2, is doing really well here and well deserved. I mean, it was a pretty decent, cute little film. So glad to see it doing some decent amount. Number third spot is of course Super Mario Brothers. In its seventh week of release, made 549.2 million. Oh boy, this movie's pretty much crossing the $1 billion mark. It's doing really well. I mean, the movie's been out since 7 weeks and it's still going strong. It's a terrific movie too, so I'm glad to see it still hanging in there. So well deserved to Mario. Speaking of Chris Pratt, number two in his third weekend release, we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, making about 267.2 million. I'm glad to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 hanging in there. Shows that people are not people are not tired of comic books or anything like that, and I'm glad to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 really doing really doing really well. Of course, this is and it's third week release, so well deserved to Guardians. And of course, coming in at number one spot is Fast X, which made about 67 million. Pretty much making literally the lowest grossing Fast and Furious movie since Tokyo Drift. I mean, here like the Fast and Furious movies together has always made $1 billion. I mean, it is lower than the likes of Furious 7, which made 147 million. Fate of the Furious, which made 98 million. Fast and Furious 6, which made 97 million. Fast 5, which made 86 million. Fast and Furious making 7.9 million, and Fast 9 making 7 million. And of course there was also Hobbs and Shaw, which is pretty well as well. Which how much did Hobbs and Shaw make? Let me see. Hobbs and Shaw box office. Yeah, of course, Hobbs and Shaw made about 760.77 mil. So yeah, I mean it's a shame. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're still gonna get Fast X Part 2, but if anything, I won't be surprised if that becomes the last one. But we'll see what goes on. But yeah, it still made some decent amount, just not as great as the last few Fast and Furious movies, which I guess I could understand why. The last one, Fast 9, did not really go well with people. And of course, I guess people are just getting tired of the Fast and Furious movies now, so maybe that's it. But hey, we'll see. What goes on when with the next week, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the Little Mermaid being out Fast X, but we'll see. Now, here are some other films coming in their box office. Number 6, John Wick Chapter 4 in its ninth week, making 185.3 million. Really well right there. Of course, it's literally one of the most highest grossing franchises of all time right now. So cool there. Number 7, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, making 18.6 million. Nice to see that's still hanging there. Number 8 is Hypnotic, which not so great, making 4.1 million. Yeah, this movie is just a major flop, and yeah, it's a shame too because I love Robert Rodriguez, I love Ben Affleck, but it is what it is. Number 9, Blackberry, which I really got to see, making 1.2 million, really well right there. And coming in number 10 spot, we got Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. in its 8th week of release, making 92.8 million. So not bad here. I mean, of course, this week we do got Little Mermaid coming out. We do got other stuff like The Machine, About My Father, and also we'll see how good they'll do. But as it's been lots of really interesting stuff here. So let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on this weekend's box office and their results? Are you surprised Fast X made less than is like the lowest gross out of the Fast and Furious movies? Which of these films did you saw? Did you saw Fast X? Did you saw Guardians? Super Mario Brothers? Which of the box office numbers stands out to you the most? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Tim Retire.